What's up, guys? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator World Tour 2022 for Day 5 in Asia. Today, set your airport code to VIJP because we are taking off from Jaipur Airport. Now, this is the capital and largest city of Rajasthan in India with a population of 3.1 million. Founded way back in 1727 by the King of Amr, who ruled from 1699 to 1743. This is a very interesting city. It is known as the Paris of India. And we will see why once we get on the ground and take off. And yes, I am ready to fly. Now, I apologize for missing Friday's episode, guys. There was a lot going on that day, so just take it from me that I was not in a mental state to make you an episode that would have been any good. So we will instead continue on today. Now we are here in a Diamond aircraft, and this thing will lift off on its own. It has just done so. Love the paint job. So this is a popular tourist destination. It's part of what is known as the Golden Triangle, along with Delhi and Agra, and you're going to see quite the sprawling city here. It's a relatively flat plain. There are some mountains and mesas out in the distance. And there's a lot to get into here. Now, this is going to be in monsoon territory, so you're going to have kind of a semi-arid climate with really long hot summers, short warm winters, and a whole buttload of rain during monsoon season. But this place is actually not subject to a lot of flooding, unlike other places that we will encounter that have monsoon seasons. So let's just bank on out here. Pull up the VFR map to give you guys kind of a look at what's around us. So what you've got here is a rather modern city. It also actually has several UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Albert Hall, if you've ever heard of Albert Hall, that museum is actually in this city. You also have the Jal Mahal, which, if I can find it, I will. It is the palace that you guys may have seen pictures of in the past that is literally floating in a lake. You've got Amr Fort, Jantar Mantar, you've got Jagar Fort. There's a lot near here. So this is a great place to come and fly and mess around if you want to see some interesting tourist attractions. And this city is also known as the Pink City. So, and I'm not seeing it reflected in the sim. I will close in on downtown, the old district, which should be over this way a little bit more. But even though it's the 10th populous city in the country, a lot of the buildings are pretty old and we're pink. There's the airport off to our right as we circle back around. Now, there's a lot of history to the city. A lot of it involves something I don't like to touch on in these videos, which is colonialism, so we'll not really get into that, but it is also known for its sweets, so if you have a sweet tooth, this will be a good place for you to come visit. And if you've never actually indulged in any Indian sweets, and I have had a few, they are quite scrumptious, so yeah, sweet tooth person's dream, apparently. An interesting note is in the old district, this city's streets are 111 feet wide, which is kind of ridiculous. So, as I said, an interesting place to come and fly, an interesting place to take hops to other places. As I mentioned with the Golden Triangle of Tourism, it would be entirely possible to hop to one of the others. You're looking at about 149 miles away to get to Delhi or Agra, so that is a entirely reasonable VFR flight in a relatively short session. So something interesting to keep in mind. But interesting topography, interesting history, interesting place to fly over, and interesting things to see if you want to get low and slow and really hunt for things. But that's going to do it for me for this episode, guys. If you have other places you want me to visit, well, suggest them in the comments below, and I will have a look. If you like the video, hey, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. If you're here to the end, well, watch time is key on YouTube, so thank you very much. My name is Digmbot, and I will see you guys next time.